we stopping here?
we're going to stop here super quick. It's fuzz pedals. We don't always have to go super in depth. People understand what fuzz pedals are. R2R, Chris makes...
Chris, come here.
Chris, come here. We're going to talk about your
Just
pedals.
stand here real quick. We're just interrupting. So come in the middle here.
Come in the middle.
All right,
He's gonna. You make pedals, right?
I do.
Right, great.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on.
So,
Okay, good. Get out of here.
So, Chris likes to use germanium, as you should, for transistors. And you also do a whole lot of pulling stuff from vintage electronics and reusing components that are still good.
I do, yeah. That's how I got started, was pulling apart old reel-to-reels and tape recorders, anything that had parts in it. And I didn't know what I was really doing. I just started saving all the parts because they look cool. And I'd recognize a few, like, oh, those went in those amps. I had no idea if it was actually usable or not. And luckily, most of it was, and that's kind of how I started. And I don't get to do it as often anymore just because I build more than I can just pull parts for, so I have to find like new old stock parts, but some of the stuff is still recycled.
Yeah.
I'm going to get your contact information. I have been saving a tone generator accordion amp that has 1 million old original transistors in it because every note had it's an original year Corda box, and someone was throwing it away, and I could give me the board, and it's been sitting in my office.
Excellent.
And
I'll
I
take
would
it.
love you to have it.
Let's make something happen.
It's been there for 10 years, and I apparently am never going to make one fuzz out of it. So you might as well make 50.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
50 fuzzes.
This
Also,
is so cool.
just for a quick moment, we have to talk about the way you reuse enclosures every now and again to do something really rad.
That one turned out great. Yeah, I like those ones a lot.
So this is essentially fuzz face style circuit.
Correct.
Yeah, just built into an old Time-A-Light.
Yeah, darkroom timer. That was Water Slide Guitars had that idea and had bought a couple of these on eBay, brought it over and was like, can you make a fuzz out of this? I was like, I don't know. Let's try it. It took me like a year to figure out how to get it all together, but once we got it,
it looks awesome.
It turned out really fun.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was a pedal at first because it's so snuck in a way that just looks like what that would have looked like.
Yeah, that was the hard part, was trying to keep it looking as original as possible. Like, there was a lot of different ways I could have just, put a normal knob but I wanted to keep this
kept
concentric thing original.
And you kept the plugs on the side.
So is this concentric and like there are two controls?
Correct. Yeah, it's fuzz and so your fuzz and your volume. So this one's volume and this one's fuzz. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's so cool.
It's spectacular.
Thank you guys.
I love it.
That's awesome. All right, we're gonna wander on.
Awesome.
We're gonna keep going.
So
Thank you.
We're gonna go right here